and set to get this one going. And we are underway in Southern California. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Now a carry for the forward. First-round pick of the Chargers. It's Melvin Gordon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Here's Bridgewater. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Bridgewater. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he takes this in the red zone all the way inside Denver's 15. A big play there for L.A.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
Herbert on first down now. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Kelly again, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Joshua Kelly. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And Spencer will elect to not bring it out here. It's a touchback. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They go play action. Bridgewater. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Albert Okuebuna, 78 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Play action. It's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Flush to his right. That is caught. It's Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big gain that time for the Chargers. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Herbert back to the air. And it's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Jared Cook, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drive, 4 plays, and it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. They will start at the 25 as Spencer elects not to return this. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. On second down, Gordon once more. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On third down, Bridgewater. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. To return is Roberts. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again. And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before, because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters, because you know they'll make some adjustments. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there on the catch and run.
Every now and then I can speak from experience, because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes, because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked, either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well. I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man, maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Boy, how about
the speed with which this offense can get down the field. It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up. Kelly to try to punch it in. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Joshua Kelly with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 21-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And Spencer will elect to not bring it out here. It's a touchback. Well, the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. A strong running. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Now Gordon on 1st down. The all-pro pass rusher Joey Bosa able to make the tackle there. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And that'll set him back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down. Bridgewater. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Denver. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. A handoff, it's Eckler. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. On the give, this is Eckler. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? play second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Herbert off of play action. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. First down, Bridgewater. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Throwing again on second down. Bridgewater. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. And again, it's Bridgewater. Going right back to Fant. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a real...
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. They find some open field here. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Brutal. So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
the play fake to Eckler. It's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
To throw again on second down. Herbert eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
Now a nice play defensively on first and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
And this is caught by Williams. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. We'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it starts.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. They will start at the 25 as Spencer elects not to return this. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. That's going to be caught by Judy. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
A pass there complete to Sutton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Open man, and again it's Sutton. 7 yards, the pickup there. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Bridgewater now from the 50. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former Bronco All-Pro, Chris Harris. And the Chargers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 1st and 10, Herbert escaping the pressure right.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
You talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. Flushed out right. He's going to take a shot to the end zone. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown.
Mike Williams,
28 yards.
and the Chargers continue to pull away here in this first half.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and a rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
And Spencer will elect to not bring it out here. It's a touchback.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
Looking sideline, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Bridgewater. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Denver. Here now Roberts. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Charger drive about to get going.
And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range.
Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
On 2nd down, Eckler. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome everybody to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one, maybe not the hard-fought battle many had hoped for. This has been blowout city thus far, but still more football to be played. Who knows what could happen? As we send you right back out to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter.
Roberts electing not to try it, and this will come out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Eckler going to get it again on second down.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On third down, here's Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Going on the ground with Eckler. He'll get...
Well, praise has to go to the guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
Here's Ty Longnell. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and maybe wake up everyone else.
That catch good for only a couple.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind him.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Now back to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Returnable here from the 38. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaim center stage. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end. That comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
114 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
That'll be caught by the rookie, Josh Palmer.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Here is Eckler. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. This is caught. Touchdown!
Mike Williams on the touchdown throw from Justin Herbert.
And this Charger offense is running away with this one. Hopkins with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. 5 plays there on that drive, and it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
They will start at the 25 as Spencer elects not to return this. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again. Kid had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, and he works free. And some room to maneuver. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll give it gun. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the gun, Bridgewater. This is the tight end Fant. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Albert O. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos get 1 score closer. McManus's point after is good, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Here's the all-pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaims center stage.
He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. Going deep here for Allen, and that will be incomplete.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Back to the air. Herbert on second down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cook. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big gain that time for the Chargers.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, Herbert. And this is Cook with a grab. And it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Herbert. Cook, a 1st down and more. And finally wrestled down at the 11.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 138 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to... And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And this Chargers offense continues to pour it on. Extra point good by Hopkins. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. And Spencer will elect to not bring it out here. It's a touchback. A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And this is recovered by the Chargers. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. It's Eckler again. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chargers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. They will start at the 25 as Spencer elects not to return this. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Bridgewater's throw into the hands of Fan. The ball comes out. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run here, and they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving the running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown pass as they're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
And Spencer will elect to not bring it out here. It's a touchback. The Broncos about set to go on offense. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Bridgewater on first down. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Bridgewater now for Gordon on the draw. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Now Bridgewater. Sutton, that's complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point from McManus is good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Andre Roberts now to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Charles, it's one thing to win.